Hi everybody, welcome to Tech Growth Stocks channel. Today I bring you a new episode. Specifically, I will give you 5 top disruptive stocks. These stocks have excellent momentum characteristics and they also have strong growth, though I think these are definitely the top disruptive stocks to focus on right now. Before I start right off with the first top disruptive stocks, I have to make a short disclaimer. This video does not constitute financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, so please consider that. Okay, everybody, so that was it for the intro. Let's start right off with the first top disruptive stock, and it is, as you can see, TSLA, Tesla. Here you can see the longer term chart of Tesla, and as you can see around, let's say this year, around at the start of this year, we could break out of that sideways movement in Tesla and form a nice new and strong uptrend. And also we in March this year with the Corona breakdown, we made a low in Tesla, but we could recover from that Corona breakdown quickly and trade into new high ground and form a nice and strong uptrend in Tesla. In the short-term chart here, you see a nice and strong uptrend, and you can see as well, here we have been consolidating from the 1st of September till, let's say, around the 18th of November. There we started a new up leg in Tesla, and now we are trading to the upside and into new high ground. So Tesla is definitely looking very hot at the moment from a technical standpoint, and also from a growth standpoint, Tesla is not too bad. The EPS growth is not the strongest, it's minus 12%, but the sales growth is good with 17%, and the relative strength rating is excellent with 99. So I think Tesla is definitely a top disruptive stock. And by the way, Tesla has been a holding in my tech momentum stock strategy, and I'm heavily with that stock in the strategy. I have a link below that video. If you are interested in that strategy, please have a look at that strategy. I had a performance of around 30% in November. So if why not have a look at that strategy. And also, if you why not subscribe now to my channel? I make videos like this all the time and have the best stocks. So if you do not want to miss any good stock tip or interesting stock ideas, subscribe now. Okay, so this was the first stock, Tesla. Let's have a look at the next top disruptive stock. It is ZM, Zoom Video Communications. Here you can see the longer term chart of Zoom Video, and as you can see, it was an IPO in April 2019. After its IPO, it formed a nice IPO base, and it could break out of that IPO base this year around March, trade to the upside and form a nice and strong uptrend. The short-term chart, you see an uptrend here. You can see as well since around 1st of September this year, we have been moving sideways in Zoom and base building, and currently we are at the lower end of the base, so at the bottom of the base. So I think soon there could be an attractive entry point, or maybe even now there's an attractive entry point to buy the lows here, and and potentially we could trade to the upside, and so we would have a cheap entry point in Zoom as of now. Zoom's growth characteristics are excellent. The EPS growth is nearly 1,800%. The sales growth is also very strong with 262%. And the relative strength rating is also excellent with 98. And it's in a hot sector, in the communication services sector. So I think it's definitely top disruptive stock. Okay, everybody, so that was it for Zoom Video. Let's have a look at the next top disruptive stock, and it is MCRB, Ceres Therapeutics. Here you can see the longer term chart of TWST, and as you can see, it has been in a downtrend trend for quite some years now, and this year it could break out strongly. It had here strong volume coming into the stock, strong buying, and since then since that breakout, it has been base building, and now we're at the lower end of that base. And to recall, this breakout was a so strong volume breakout and a so strong momentum breakout. So I think this is definitely a sign insiders are coming into the stock, and that's why I think it's also an interesting stock to look now. Ceres growth characteristics, the EPS growth is good with 37%. The sales growth is not the strongest with minus 66%, but the relative strength rating is very strong with 98, and it's in the hot biotech sector. So I think it's definitely a top disruptive stock. Okay, everybody, so that was it for Ceres Therapeutics. Let's have a look at the next top disruptive stock, and it is SEC Limited. Here you can see the longer term chart of C Limited, and as you can see, C was an IPO in October 2017. After its IPO, it formed a nice IPO base here and could break out from that base around February 2019 and form a nice new uptrend. And yeah, this uptrend has been very strong. Short-term chart, you see here a nice uptrend. See here we could bounce off these moving averages, the 40 and 50. So we bounce quite often off these moving averages to the upside. And yeah, and last week we could break out here in C. So C is looking excellent at the moment from a technical standpoint. C's growth characteristics are excellent. The EPS growth is very strong with 65%. The sales growth is also very strong with 100%. And the relative strength rating is very good with 97. And it's in a hot sector in the interactive media and communication services sectors. So C is definitely a top disruptive stock. Okay, everybody, so that was it for C. Now I come to the last top disruptive stock for today, and it is TWST, Twist Bioscience. Here you can see the longer term chart of Twist Bioscience, and as you can see, Twist has been an IPO in October 2018. After its IPO, it formed a nice IPO base here and could break out from that base in May this year. After its breakout, it formed a nice uptrend here. As you can see, the short-term chart, you see that strong uptrend. And recently here we pulled off into the 50-day and bounced off the 50-day. Recently we could accelerate a little bit in Twist, and last week we could trade to the upside on strong volume in Twist. Twist growth characteristics are good. The EPS growth is not the strongest, it's minus 35%, but the sales growth is very strong with 97%. And the relative strength rating is also very strong with 97. And Twist is in the medical diagnostic space and devices space, which has been a hot sector for some years now. So Twist is definitely a top disruptive stock. Okay, everybody, so these were the top disruptive stocks for today. This was part 1. I have planned a part 2 of the top disruptive stocks. So if you do not want to miss the part 2, please subscribe now to my video. And yes, you should subscribe now because I make videos like this all the time. So in the future that you do not miss any stock IDs and nice stocks. So subscribe now. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I had fun making it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. This would help me very much. And I hope I see you again in the future. Cheers and have fun.